3 common mistakes that empty nest moms make. Are you ready? Welcome to my channel. I'm Theresa Puckett and I guide moms through the empty nest transition. Okay, so 3 common mistakes that we make when we're making this transition as moms. Number 1, we relate to our child from our old identity as actively mothering them because it still feels natural. We have not moved on. They have moved on. They have individuated from us. They are making some big decisions on their own. They're having their own experiences, and we are still trying to support them and make sure they're okay and all the things that were completely appropriate to do when they were much younger, now not as appropriate to do. And if you've listened to any of my other videos, you might know that I have something that is going to help you through this. It is my communication guidelines, the do's and do nots for communicating with your adult child when they've left the nest. So the link is in the description. It's a free set of guidelines. Please download it because that will help you. It's not, it's something that you will need to sit with and read and sort of internalize and move through, but that will be very helpful for this first mistake, which is staying in that active mom identity. Because if we, over months and even years, continue to do that, that is going to massively affect our relationship with our child. It can affect it in a lot of different ways. It will depend on who you are and who your child is, but it will really affect it. And it may affect other things too. It may affect your child's ability to do things on their own if you are in that identity and you're sort of doing the enabling thing, right? So it's really, really important to do the work internally to you that you need to do to step out of that identity with your child. Okay, enough about that. Okay, number two reason, or number 2 mistake that empty nest moms often make is keeping busy in order to get through this phase. So staying really, really busy. And we've all heard it when somebody is going through a grief process. Maybe they lose someone very close to them, and then it's like, I just got to get back to work. I got to, focus on something. This is like, it's too hard. And that's not to say that we, take off from everything just to process through this transition. That's not what I'm saying. But the difference between giving yourself time, feeling your feelings, and allowing yourself to move through them, and literally staying busy all the time, even in your free time. You're so overscheduled and you have so many social obligations and what have you, and you're keeping yourself distracted from moving through this in a healthy and clean way. You're sort of masking. Okay. All right. So actually, I have something that I want to share. It's a personal thing. I don't know. I'm dating myself here. Okay. But if you know the show Sex and the City from the late 90s, the first one I think came out in 1998. Well, 23 years later, which was after the pandemic, they came out with a show. It's called And Just Like That. And just like that, sort of like, and just like that, we're in our 50s type of a thing. But, and so I watched the first episode of the first season very recently, and it really lived up to its name. And just like that, because the characters on the show, 3 of the 4 women that were characters on Sex and the City are now moved into this sequel series. Those three haven't really evolved. Like, they got older and their external life circumstances are different, but they're all the same. They're exactly the same. They have not really evolved. And when we don't give ourselves time to process our feelings and move through the grief associated with the empty nest and their leaving and our stepping out of this active mother role, then we're freezing some things in and we're not letting ourselves evolve past that active mothering role. So you see how this is connected. Okay. The third mistake that we commonly make as moms when we're in this empty nest transition is we look to others for advice and validation. And I am not suggesting that we don't talk to anyone. I am suggesting that the most important conversation to have is the conversation with yourself. The conversation with the pieces of yourself, the energies of yourself that are being allowed, because you're not rushing from here to there. You're giving yourself time. They're coming up. And so the first conversation that's so important is the internal conversation. And from there, sure, have conversations with your partner, your friend, your sister, your best friend, whomever, but as a way to help you process what's already happening and as a way for you to reflect on the conversation you've already had with yourself and take it forward and take it deeper. Not as, oh, you did that? Maybe I should try that. Oh, that's what you think I should do? Okay, I'll go do that. No. And I know I'm exaggerating for effect and to kind of keep this light and a little playful, but you can feel what I'm saying. And, obviously we need support. It's great to have support. And I am offering you my support in these communication guidelines. But what I'm not saying is, here is the prescription and everybody should do this thing exactly the same way and say these words and say them this way. And no, it's for you to feel in. Am I ready for this? What's the first little piece of these guidelines that I might be able to process or figure out how to implement in a way that feels good to me? Or, wow, this feels impossible. I think I need something before I even try these guidelines. And actually, if that's the case, or if you have anything to share about the guidelines or about this video or previous videos, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you in the comments. And I also have my Instagram handle in there if you'd like to get in touch and DM me. So I am going to leave you with that, with a brief reminder: like the video, subscribe for more. There's going to be a lot more coming, and I'm really excited to help support you and guide you on this journey. It's a very important journey, and it's not one that is a journey that's sort of well talked about, well illuminated for us. And so I am very passionate about the subject. It's really sort of why I'm here. Not sort of, it's really why I'm here. So until I see you next, be kind to yourself and be well. Mwah!